the year, so we will not be getting any more of these back in stock. These are a set of 2 of the best of fall. So you're getting your 18 ounces. These are our big 4-wick set of 2 of these. And you have a choice of your autumn pumpkin, your farm stand, your autumn pine cone, your harvest bake shop, or your harvest leaves. There is no wrong answer here. They are all so good. And in fact, last call now on the autumn pumpkin patch. Those are almost gone. Those are kind of my favorite too. I like anything pumpkin. So actually, Harry, let's start there in terms of scents with the autumn pumpkin patch because it's about ready to sell out.
Okay, so in the autumn pumpkin patch, it's everything you want from the memories of taking your kids to the pumpkin patch.
Yes,
Heirloom pumpkin. You buy the pumpkin, you take it home, you make the fresh puree, you add the fresh ginger, you've got a little bit of apple inside there, cinnamon, sugar, and you put it in the oven, and out comes your pumpkin moment from the patch you picked. I don't know about you, Kirsten, but I bet this is true. All growing up, we would go and we would actually pick our pumpkin in East Hampton. We would pick the pumpkins, bring them home, and then when they were just sort of getting to the point, that's when we would carve them, take out the insides, and we'd make them into this really moment.
It's
so if
sold
you
out.
want what?
That one's gone.
Okay, never mind.
The next one to sell out is going to be harvest leaves. So can we talk about that one right away? Harvest leaves are down here.
Yeah, I mean,
800 left to go around there.
This is a returning scent. Everything you want fall to smell like is in the harvest leaves. Now, I'm going to say that one more time. I do 15 to 20 essential oils in every candle. They are top, middle, bottom notes. They are layered. This is layered fall. It will burn. You will burn it. The minute this arrives now, you'll start burning it. It's spiced pumpkin. So the pumpkin really feels like that fall harvesty moment. You've got mandarin in there for a little bit of not sweet, a little exotic fruit.
I was going to say it has a little bit more sweetness though to it than I would say.
It's on the
pumpkin.
fruitier
yeah,
side.
fruitier. That's what I'm looking for.
Side of a harvest. So you've got pumpkin, fir balsams. You've got that sort of the fallen leaves. Look at the outside. The fallen leaves and the fir balsam tree and applewood. But you've got that magical moment of the cranberry and mandarin underneath it. It sells out every year. We've had this, I think it's our 3rd year. It says it every time it's on air. And guess here's the sad part. I can't bring any more of these back. This is
only order of the year.
We've tried everything. No, I had QVC call and beg. We cannot do it.
Only
harvest leaves,
order of the year.
Everything you want fall to smell. Everything you want fall to smell
now,
like.
Everything I want to eat is in the harvest bake shop. Like, oh my goodness. 2,300 is all we have left here. Talking about that one.
Creamy. This is brand new. This is the brand new scent of ours. First time seeing it on air. Take creamy whipped pumpkin, not even puree, it's even whipped even more. We added crushed gingerbread to the crust. We added some sugared molasses, some whipped buttercream in there, and it even has, one of my favorite things in life, a touch of raw cookie dough.
Oh my goodness.
Take that creamy whipped, I know, right? I mean, it's I want to think back on all the scents. I have to say this is the most decadent fall candle in the gourmand side.
It really is. You want to take a bite of this one. This one is the Harvest Bake Shop. Remember, you get 2 of these, only order of the year. These are free shipping and handling, which I absolutely love as well. He cannot get any more back in stock. Once they're gone, they're completely gone. And things like this, the fall scents, fall clothing, all of that, it sells out just like that. So you got to go quick. We've already sold out of the pumpkin. It was gone in a second. We have the Harvest Leaves, the Harvest Bake Shop. 500 left in the harvest leaves, and then those are gone. Okay. We also have the autumn pine cone.
Oh my God, this is the returning one.
And we only have 800
This is
left.
all I want you to do is I want you to think, Kirsten, I just want you to think you're going for a long walk. You're with someone you love, and you're walking the dog. It's cold out, it's chilly. You've got a cashmere scarf, a wool sweater on. You see the fallen pine cones. You see the leaves falling off the red oak, the fresh eucalyptus, the juniper berry. What you see in the picture, remember, is the clue to the mood of the scent. This sold out last time as well.
Walking through a movie, right? An enchanted movie right?
You know, that's what I do. I tell stories in movies When I created all the home fragrance for Ralph, you know, I've said this guy's on air lots of time. Even a belt he treats like a movie, like a story. That's what you do with me. Don't come to me if you want an obvious pine cone
No.
or if you want an obvious, you know, tree scent. I have 15 to
Subtleties.
20 essential oils to tell you all those notes coming out in your house to create that walk in the woods with someone you love as it's getting chilly and the leaves are falling.
Then, by the way, Bake Shop's the most popular right now. And then we also have Farm Stand.
Okay, so here, this is literally when you go to pick, I don't know about you, but when you go to pick that pumpkin at the pumpkin patch, the farm stand is always where you check out. That's where you get your wonderful, the Honeycrisp apples, the golden pear, the vanilla bean, and what do I always
I smell
buy?
a little bit of
I am a
cinnamon.
sucker for my tea for fresh honey.
Yeah.
It's got wildflower honey in it.
Oh,
It is
yeah.
so good. There's some quince in there. There's a touch of vanilla bean. There's some clove in this one. It
Ooh,
is fall
clove. I
farm
smell that
stand.
as well.
Yes. This is going to take you. Kirsten, a funny story. I'll be quick because I know we have a lot to cover.
No, tell.
Where we went in East Hampton, where we would go, they always had a maze. So what would happen is we'd all go pick our pumpkin, put it on the side. And then before we got to the farm stand, which is where I wanted to go, because that's where you got to eat something, homemade cookies, etc., you went through the maze. I would always be the last one because I'd get lost. And then you'd start to hear a panic attack coming out. The only thing that would calm me down was the farm stand when you go there and you get that fresh apple cider. You'd get those wonderful
and the apple
fresh
cider
pears.
donuts.
You'd get, yes, that farm stand. It literally, fall farm stand smells like you are literally standing at the farm stand when you're checking out at the apple orchard on one side and the pumpkin patch on the other. And that, what do you call it? The roasted clove inside of it just gives it that spice. It's to die for.
Here's what we have. More than 1,600 have been spoken for. The fall season is very, very short. The harvest season is very short. It's kind of how it works at retail. And Harry cannot get any more of these back in stock. So once these are sold out, they're completely gone until at least next year, if we can even get these scents back again. With more than 1,600 gone, we've already sold out of one of our options. It's completely gone. The next one to sell out is going to be the harvest leaves. We have now fewer than 400 left to go around in the harvest leaves. That's that more red with the beautiful leaves. It has a little touch of fruitiness to it. We also have the harvest bake shop, which has been very, very popular, and we now have fewer than 2,000 left in the Harvest Bake Shop for the rest of the year. We also have this walk in the most just enchanted forest ever, which is your autumn pine cone, which we now have fewer than 700 left. And then we have the farm stand. The last 1,600 of those left to go around. It is the only order of the year. You get 2 of these. So there are 2 of the 4 wicks, which are very, very, very popular.
50 hours of burn.
Yeah. Very big.
100 hours of burn in a set.
I mean, that's a long burn time. That takes you through the next couple of months.
Now, Kirsten,
Yeah, go.
if there's anyone watching who has never tried HomeWorx, what I'm going to say to you is, try my harvest leaves, and then you message me on Instagram or you go to my website. You tell me if it's not read the reviews. It's not everything you want fall to smell at. That spiced pumpkin. Is there anything better when walking in a house and the house has spices and pumpkin? The mandarin for that exotic orange, like the rind of an exotic orange. The cranberry, fir balsam underneath it, so you're getting that tree and that applewood and that nutmeg. It is everything you want fall in a jar. I should have turned this to, well, it says harvest leaves, but I should have said fall in a jar.
Yeah.
And then if you're a gourmand, you have got to trust me on my new gourmand. Harvest Bake Shop, come with 2 spoons, not 1. Have I ever said that? No, I've never said that. 2 spoons, creamy pumpkin.
That's what I have right now.
Gingerbread, sugar glasses, whipped buttercream,
Cookie dough.
raw cookie dough.
Yes, please.
OMG.
Oh, it's making me so
please.
hungry. It's so good.
0 calories.
0 calories. You get 2 of these. When you go into a store with a door, when you go to a home store, when you go to a discount store, the quality of the candles, if they are not Harry Slatkin, which they will not be because you will not find those there, they are not nearly as good. There is a lot more synthetic. There is a lot more of a dirty burn, as we would say in some of the other ones. They do
you know
not
why,
last as
Kirsten?
long. Yeah, please explain.
No. I want to explain this to you because actually, Alberti brought this up once and I actually had a fan myself. So I'm just saying to you that my candles, I own the company. I build every fragrance as if I were using it for myself because you know what? I do use every.
Oh, I think we lost him there for a second. Let me update you real quick while we have a pause. The harvest leaves, we now have fewer than 200 left to go around. The last 200 left in the harvest leaves. The harvest bake shop has been very, very, very popular for those of you who love that gourmand. 1,800 left to go around. I think the most beautiful vessel as well, and one of the most just kind of inspirational and whimsical scents, is the autumn pine cone. That one also has the more masculine notes to me, which I tend to love in a candle because I think it's very, very sophisticated. And then there's also the farm stand, which has the apples and the cinnamon, the clove. 1,500 is all we have left there to go around. QVC.com is the best place to go. Do we have Harry back? You want to make sure you go there, get these into your cart, and check out. Only about no, we don't. Do remember, though, these are very, very special. You're not finding something like this anywhere else. 100 hours of burn time, a much cleaner burn, and layers of the scent with those oils. So you're getting something that is very, very different than any place else you would find. These are couture home fragrancing candles. Stay on the lines. Over 2,200 sets have been picked up. It's now last call of harvest leaves. Those are probably going to sell out here in the next second or so. 3 easy payments of $14.33. Brand new today, but we can't get any more back in stock. Speaking of selling out, it's happening. These sold out. These were our clearance price on the country road. Now listen, we've got other fall scents like the ones we just had. So if you're looking those